Hey, welcome back to the Big Board. So I thought it might be fun just to have a quick look at a little bit of Bloody Monday. This is from Vento Nuovo Games. And it's proving to live up to the title. The combat system is fairly aggressive and bloody, funnily enough. But obviously this battle was a little bit of carnage involved here anyway. So we've played almost three activations. I've got to do the Soviet activation now in the first turn. And basically a turn runs as long as you have tactical leaders, which are leaders such as this chap here that have hearts, that have stars left, or can make an activation with a heart, if they can do that. And that's not relevant right now, but a turn runs until you don't have the ability to do anything more, basically, or you pass, one of the two. Now that you can do some other special things in your turn, but basically you activate leaders, move a formation. You can activate up to the number of pips that your Napoleon or your opposing general has, and you can then. If I use this and rotate it down one, then I can only activate 3 leaders. But while I have him at 4 pips, then I can activate 4 leaders, which means I can activate a maximum of four formations, and I can conduct a maximum of 4 attacks as well, for that matter, a turn or an activation cycle, which is important because often you'll go, oh, I want to attack here and here and here and here and here and here and here, and you're like, oh, wait a second, no, I can't do that. So you've got to really think about, where do you want to apply your force, and where can you get the most bang for your buck out of using up one of these stars? So earlier on, I had a little mix-up with where I needed guys to be. Had the wrong guys in the wrong place, so I had to burn an activation to fix that. For no value or no territory gain, which was an expensive thing to do. But we have the Great Redoubt under attack with one of my best units that's currently on the board. And the flèches here have fallen just now. I made a mistake over here, and I kept on counting the defensive bonus that this area provides. A red area provides 2 defensive bonus, a yellow area or a gold area provides 1 defensive bonus. And I was doing that every round of the combat versus, I think, just the one round. So the area gets 2 defensive bonus for the duration of the conflict that goes on, is my understanding anyway. If that's not the case, then that might explain why why the Russians have lost 6 units so far. Now, the French haven't lost any, but the French have got 1, 2, 3, there's another one here somewhere, 4, 5 units, I think, 5 units that are down to 1 pip or less. Yeah, there's the other one there. So they're in kind of dire straits as well. They're on the cusp of losing units. What I did do last activation also, as I moved some guys around, moved a unit out of the area, and a cavalry unit out of the area, and pushed a unit that was here up in fresh unit into the fight, and then reinforced this area. So you've got to play within the confines of some concepts that harken back to Napoleonic era warfare. But obviously we're abstracting this up. Each of these is a division. There's Gerard's division, and this is all divisional level stuff. So obviously no facing and things like that. But we do have artillery bombardments, and they sit at adjacent areas, and they can attack into an adjacent area. So there's all sorts of good stuff going on here. It's a different combat resolution system to Waterloo, and I found the Waterloo combat resolution system to be fantastic. I understand that that probably wasn't the general opinion. I may be wrong with that, but there were a lot of questions about how it worked online, and I found it to be fairly straightforward. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. So anyway, this is more of a, doesn't matter what color the pip is, you take a hit, you rotate. Whereas in the Waterloo system, if you had red pips, it took 2 hits to kill a red pip. If you had black pips, well then 1 hit was 1 pip type of thing. Whereas in this game, every hit kills a pip. Different colored pips will allow you to hit more easily your enemy. So blue is the best, red is next best, then white, then black. And there's all sorts of other little rules that go on here. There's some optional rules to add some more flavor and all that sort of good stuff. So really enjoying it right now, looking at how I can hack my way via the rules into a follow-on double turn for Napoleon, but it's not possible at the moment. I don't believe, and we're going to do a little bit more reading to make sure that's not possible, because we're on the cusp of doing some good things. And potentially we don't want to recharge all of our pips until we've maximized how much we've spent, number one, and number two, maximize the number of areas that we've captured that have gold stars on them here. Those areas allow us to recharge more leaders, more artillery, bring more replacements on. You kind of gather up your total of gold stars, add it to this number 4 here, and then that gives you a bounty of units that you can repair, of leaders that you can recharge and things like that, and artillery that you can recharge as well. All right, so there you go. This quick little summary. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We'll maybe dig into this with some live play at some point. If you're interested, if you are interested in that, put a little thumbs up on the video or make a comment, and that will let me know that we have potential interest, and I will try and make some time to play. I probably won't get to do much more of this game this week. Very sparse with my ability to play at the moment. But nevertheless, I appreciate you checking this video out, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Take care.